Hi y'all, it's Cammy today. Tile drama is my favorite show, obviously. One of the many good things about it is the wide array of characters to choose from. It has a total of 87 characters across all 4 generations, counting Chris, Dawn, and Chef. With that many characters, there's probably going to be a few that you hate in there, which is the case for teledrama. Here, I am talking about the top 10 worst teledrama characters. Please keep in mind that this video is stuffed with my personal opinions. If you like one or more of the characters listed here, that's great. It's your opinion. Who am I to judge? But I hate them. If I find hurtful comments, I will block you from commenting. So, without further ado, here are my top 10 worst teledrama characters. Number 10, Ronnie. Ugh, he's just so disgusting to watch. His only character trait, his entire character, is falling in love with every girl that he said one word to, or she said one eye upon him. Anytime he falls in love with a girl, I get uncomfortable. It's so random, too. He's almost as delusional as Leonard and Max. He even thinks that the girls he falls in love with love him back. Marie says, "Look at those loving faces." I'm just like, ugh, and even thinks he'll hurt her feelings by rejecting them and considers them his girlfriends. I'm glad he went home early, which is why he is so low on this list. Number 9 is Leonard. Do I actually need to explain this one? Number 8 is the stepbrothers. These two just annoy me to the brink. Anytime I see these two arguing on screen, I just want to run out of the room. I cannot stand them. These two are so annoying, obnoxious, and immature, and they fight way too much. Their voices are annoying. Anytime they argue, I just want to turn the TV off and just get so repetitive quickly. After they became friendly to each other, they aren't any better. In fact, I feel like they're more annoying, and the whole kangaroo banging out Bino Bunny just got on my nerves. It was a puppy-dog love friendship, and the stepbrother Shan is just so pitched, so annoyingly, it makes me want to hurt myself. It was all over, they agreed on one thing. People who liked them argued they experienced development with them becoming friends. But my argument is with the points I mentioned 7 seconds ago, and it came out of nowhere. And if you want to see actual good development, see Gwen Island, Lindsay in action, Heather and World Tour are the best friends in Redonkulous Race, which is the same season the stepbrothers are in. Number 7 is Kelly and Taylor. Another Redonkulous Race team. Man, these two are just not good at all. Taylor is a spoiled, rich, completely bratty, entitled little girl who thinks she is above everyone and is a queen. Anytime she brags about her fake accomplishments or being rich, I'm like, shut up, or She just hates everyone, always throws her mom around and blames her for things that are her fault. Taylor is just so annoying. Kelly is not out of this, though. She doesn't care about disciplining her daughter and lets her run all over her, give inter-body behavior saying, "That's my girl," and wait until the last minute to tell her daughter the truth about the medals. When Dwayne criticizes her parenting and says the truth, she gets mad and splashes her water at him. Number 6 is Kate and Sadie. I'm putting these two in the same spot because they're pretty much the same character, and the 3rd consecutive time I'm doing it. These two really get on my nerves. When I hear these two start, "Eeing," or can we, over and over again, or cry about missing each other already when they're still in sight, I just want to stick a tack in my ears. In the episode, The Second Outdoors, the one episode where they have a spotlight, they constantly argue like little 4-year-olds, and I hated every minute of it. And it's pretty close to reaching dishonorable mentions on my worst episodes list. And the only reason it didn't was because the other half was good, and the dishonorable mentions episodes had more problems with them. Then Kay got eliminated. In that moment, I hate because they're like, "I miss you already," and "I miss you more." And then in future episodes, Sadie is a background character with little to no lines, not really doing anything, so she really had no point in continuing. I'm glad these two haven't returned since Island. The only reason they aren't in my top 5 is because they don't have as many lines in a few episodes. Or no lines. Number 5 is Max. So another Pocketeo character, and now we are getting to the really awful ones. He's above Leonard because he got more screen time than him. Max is so delusional, like Leonard, and is just as, if not more, annoying. Anytime he says the word evil, I want to shovel daggers into my ears. His voice is really piercing too. Anytime he says a word, I just want to run away. His screaming and scariness is also very annoying. And what also is very annoying is when he claims to be afraid of nothing, but is scared of a lot of things. I can relate to Scarlett when she's Max's sidekick, but I'm even more annoyed. I just hate how he always complains about his tummy wonkies and hurl and go seek. I was mad when Ella got eliminated in Mo Monkey Mo Problems, even though I dislike Ella instead of Max because of how much he infuriates me. His elimination in Scarlet Fever is just so satisfying because of how much he annoyed me the past 10 episodes. And one of the reasons Scarlet Fever was the only episode of All Stars or Pocketeo that I actually liked. Number 4 is Amy. Oh, Amy. The worst person ever. She's constantly bullying her twin sister Sammy, making it a living hell, and I just feel bad for Sammy. Just let your sister have her own good life. She is just constantly torturing her for no reason whatsoever. That's also her entire character. She even believes that her sister is worse than her because she's younger, believes she doesn't deserve to live or eat, does everything possible to ruin her life. She blames her for things that are her fault. When Sammy finally stands up for herself, she plays the victim, tries to take her balloon, takes credit for things she did, which led to Sammy almost getting eliminated. Thankfully, Sammy pulls the Uno reverse card by giving her the match fruit, which she deserved after treating her like cow dung her entire life, gets her eliminated, and then Sammy accesses her. Then, right when Sammy was starting to become a better competitor, this despicable human being returns, ruins everything, and she never got a chance. Number 3 is Stacy. Oh my gosh, she's just so annoying to watch or hear. Anytime she opens her mouth or talks about her made-up relatives, I just want to scream and turn the TV off. I'm like, ugh, anytime she talks about her relative. She just needs to shut the beep up. Well, at least she only appeared in 2 episodes. The first episode of Revenge and the finale. In the finale, she only had 1 line, and I hope that it stays that way. Number 2 is Dave. So the 5th Pocketeo character to make the list. This proves how much that season sucked. The only reason he isn't number 1 is because number 1 got more screen time, and he started out more decent, but I still disliked him. He is a constant complainer. He always complains about the uselessness of his teammates, but never did slick. His relationship with Sky was very boring, and had 0 flavor whatsoever. He interrupts Sky's butt when she is trying to say she doesn't want to date him. There was another girl that liked him, and he broke her heart. That episode, This Is the Pitch, is where he really begins to go downhill. He starts trying so hard to kiss Sky, and then thinks it's great that there is a near-death experience, because near-death experiences always make girls want to kiss. Then Sky switches to Kina's AWOC, and he obnoxiously whines. Reasons and Baby, he is depressed about Sky switching teams. Helps her, then she sabotages her because she wants to focus on the game. Can't you see that? He completely loses his will to live as he didn't get the girl. Just move on. And don't get me started on Helga Seek. He tries so hard to get Sky by proving he's better. She gets really mad and yells. He falls and whines obnoxiously, goes for her again, gets rejected. again, howls the moon like a wolf, gets himself voted out. You could have just not interrupted her when you heard the but. Then he comes back for the finale and, oh my god! He becomes bald. Then it's revealed Sky had a boyfriend this whole time, which you could have heard if you didn't interrupt Sky's butt. He completely loses his sanity and legitimately tries to murder Sky, and is left behind to be mauled by a bear. This finale is actually one of the worst episodes in the entire series because of this. Number 1, Zoe. Oh my gosh, where do I even begin with this abomination as a character? She is very whiny and annoying, like Dave. She is such a damsel in distress and can't look out for herself. She screams, Mike, when she's in trouble like a little peep. She's pushed in our faces in both the seasons she is in. She constantly needs him. She's very possessive and gets jealous when any boy gets near Mike. Especially Maria, when Vito comes out. She's attracted to Vito, which gets Zoe mad, and she even has disregard for life. When she steps on the tube, which he pumps air to Joe. Do you even care about the fact that Joe needs air to live? You'll put your relationship with Mike over Joe's life? She now hates Maria for being hot and dressing up a maggot. She gets even more stinking despicable in Grand Chef Otto. She screams for Mike when he's helping out instead of her. She wants to punch him in the face because of it. More of her being possessive. Now she has a total disregard for life, and at like 200 feet high, have mutant goats burn him up and make him fall from that high, and up away in my pitiful balloon. And she becomes Commander Zoe because she has a mental breakdown because her stinking Mike medal broke, and now wants everyone dead in the world to burn. She's still Commando Zoe in the next episode, and man was I happy to see her eliminated. Now on to All-Stars. She becomes even more dumb, Mary Suish, and Zoe became the most dumb, naive, and gullible person I had ever seen in All-Stars. Even Lindsay would laugh at how dumb, gullible, and naive she was in All-Stars. Main focus of the season is even more push in our faces. When Mel breaks Cameron's glasses and she sees it, she tells Cameron rather than tell Mike. In fact, she even tells him not to tell. She doesn't believe Alejandro when he tries to warn her about Mal. How could she not tell? They dated for over a year and didn't believe Duncan, who'd gone to juvie with him. I despise her, especially and you're gotta be kidding me. Then she thinks Courtney's the true evil Alejandro was talking about when she wasn't tuned into Mal, always interrupting Alejandro when he tried to warn everyone. Her friendship with Gwen was also completely boring. Compared to Gwen's friendship with Lashana, that was a lot more interesting. Zoe was so favoritized, she even won 3 consecutive merge challenges, including Sunday Maddie Sunday, the worst episode in teledrama history. She even eliminated Scott when she knew Mike was Mal, and that finale was horrible. And that is an understatement. Her whininess, couples finales don't work. The least you could have done was have her say, I guess it really is Mal, so I guess I'll take Scott to the finale. And with the rivalry from Revenge, that could have been so much better than the finale we got. It eliminates the reset button. Though we had to notice it was strange when Mal told Cameron everyone was out to get him. What was going on? And Zoe fans. What I hate most are Zoe fans. Many of them will lash out and hate upon people who hate Zoe. They'll line, she doesn't deserve hate, or straight out bully them. They'll hate you for having an opinion. Well, Zoe's the worst teledrama character of all time, and I hope she never, ever comes back for another season. They should have had Dawn and Brick make the merch and All-Stars instead of her and Mike. Well, I don't see anything likable about her. Just admit that you think she's hot and move on. Well, there you have it, the top 10 worst teledrama characters. Thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel.